Milan tonight, Mo. You did very well in the end, didn't you?
The blueprint, how to play Man City. A lot of people waffled and said we parked the bus. We didn't. We played from the back. Our goalkeeper, by the way, had 40-something touches on the ball. That means we were playing from the back, by his feet, actually. He completed a lot of passes. We tried to bypass the press. The problem is we don't have as much money as Manchester City. Manchester City can bring in Foden, Gundogan, Doku. It's scary how much quality they have on the bench. But Inzaghi, I thought today Inzaghi did very well, as he did in the final against Pep Guardiola. It is the blueprint how to play against City. Don't be scared. Pass the ball from the back. Try to bypass the press. We had a couple of injuries today. Young Bissek did very, very well. What a player. Barella showed everyone what a class midfielder he is, to be honest. He was the best player on the pitch. It was crazy, actually. He was the best player on the pitch. Jack Grealish is still a fraud, buying free kicks left and right. The guy lacks courage, to be honest. He lacks courage. He buys the free kick. 100%, bro. The guy is a footballer. They are free kicks. I played football and I know. He buys the free kicks because he doesn't want to continue with the ball. It could have been better if he subbed him off, but I know the protection for Jack Grealish because he's the mascot of Manchester City. He is the image of Manchester City, Jack Grealish. But for Inter, to be honest, we proved to everyone this is how you play Manchester City. We could have won the game. We had a couple of clear-cut chances. They did have about 3 clear-cut chances as well. Gundogan twice and Haaland once. But again, Erling Haaland, I told you this morning, if Erling Haaland is marked, he's out of the game completely. He was completely anonymous throughout the game. He had one header, and then after this, he was anonymous. Kevin De Bruyne, again, didn't play very well, to be honest. I saw Inter, Zielinski dribble throughout the midfield. Dribble throughout everybody.
I want to ask you, I was really impressed by Terrace. I thought he looked...
He's 35 years old, or 34. He's too old.
But he looked great. No, but he was linked to Man United a couple of years ago. And I was like...
He's a free transfer, though.
I'd take him. But what I mean is the ball just sticks to him. And if Thuram's shooting was better, he could have had 2 or 3 assists today. He was so good at the hold-up play. He, at 35 years of age, doing that to Man City.
He's not 35. He's younger. He's younger. He's about 32. He's younger. But what I mean is that he's at the end of his career. He's at the end of his career.
He was good, though. He
was good, but he's too slow, though, to be honest.
So who's been saying you park the bus?
Hamza.
What? Hamza hasn't said anything yet.
Hamza literally told people to come to my chat and tell me that he's saying he parked the bus.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to say something. Listen, you have to think before they play this game, they're cowards. Wallahi, they're cowards. I'll tell you straight up, they're cowards. No, 1 second. I'll tell you why you're cowards. You're Italian champions. You're flying the flag of Italy. You're back-to-back champions. But I understand why. We beat you in the final. It hurt you. You gave our first Champions League. It hurt you. You rested 8 players against Monza that you struggled to beat on Saturday. You rested 8 players before
and you rested 8 as well, by the way. Just to let you know, you rested 8 at home. We played away. You rested 8 players out. Anyway,
all our backline played. Exactly the same backline.
No, all backline. Lewis didn't play. Diaz, you played Stones and Walker, bro.
Yeah, but most of our Edison played. Vardio played.
Edison is the goalkeeper.
You rested against Monza and you came to this game like cowards. I'll call you out for this. You're cowards. Because, yes, you're cowards, 100%. Because the way you played, you had 40% possession. I swear to God, from beginning to the end, all you did, you dropped Lautaro Martinez. You dropped your main player as a captain.
You don't know, he's injured. He's injured. He's injured. He doesn't know. He doesn't know.
He's also not
He wasn't injured.
Guys, he actually was ruled out from the game, but because we don't have our 4th striker.
Thank you very much. But what you did, every time we got the ball, and we're pressing you, 11 men back. 11 men back. No courtesy of sitting back. And your aim was to get. You're happy with the 0-0? No, I'm not happy. I'm Manchester City.
I'm definitely not happy. I'm definitely
not happy. You drew to Monza. You're happy, man. You're happy for draws. You're used to draws.
I'm definitely not happy.
I draw against you, and we had chances to finish you. Your game plan was hit them on the counter. Listen, I'll give you some answers.
You don't know any football, brother. You don't know any football.
That's not he's a world-class manager.
He didn't interrupt you, no. Let him go.
Play counter.
He doesn't know football. He's waffling.
To come and trash Man City.
He's wasting everyone's time.
No, let's hear it so we can move on.
You know when you give it all that, and you come here and you play defensively and you say, oh, Man City, there's a way to play Man City. Or, bro, what's the difference between you and Brentford who played us on the weekend? What was it? You just sat back. But we scored.
Well, the difference is you beat Brentford. You didn't win today.
Yeah, but we could have scored 2 goals.
I was listening to a podcast the other day of all these ex-Premier League managers. They were talking, and there's a comment that one of them made. I don't remember which one it was, and he just said that if you ever play a game, especially away from home in the Premier League, and you lose, and the manager that beat you praises you in your team, he says that just means that's an embarrassment. He said that just says you've played into their hands and they found you easy to beat, and they praise you as a sort of pat on the head like a pet dog. And so you shake your head. This is coming from professional managers. No, I know where it's coming from. Yeah. So they're essentially saying that what you want, and when you know you've done a good job, is when the rival manager, the rival players, and the rival fans and media are fuming at how you played and stop them. So I would say that Inter Milan did the right thing, because you two have come here fuming, throwing around words like coward, as opposed to Hamza. I'm going to ask you this question. What did Pep and your team get wrong tonight? Why did you struggle to break down this Inter Milan team? What did you get wrong?
You know, because we didn't do anything wrong. We had 11 man at the back, and all you did, every time we got the ball, they had 11 man. It's like, they packed a plane. The whole plane was there. 6, 7 at the back. I don't know, 7, 6 at the back. No striker. And all their aim was hoof it, run at counter-attack, and aim and inshallah get a goal. To me, I did not see the way he's talking, there was a way to lock up Man City. Don't talk like that when you played like that. Talk like that if you came to my team and you had like 60%. Well, you had 40%. You talked about possession. You had 40% possession. You had least passes compared to us. We had 60. We bossed your run. We didn't show like cowards. We never play like cowards. Man City will never change the style, the way they play against anyone, because we are not cowards.
When you say you couldn't do anything better, though, and when you say you couldn't do anything better, you had 22 shots today, okay? And actually, you had 22 shots. You had 7 that were blocked. So in totality, you took 29 shots, but you only got 5 on target. So when you say you couldn't have done any better,
blocks.
Yeah, but okay, but you had 22 shots that were not blocked. Only 5 were on target. So you could have done that better. Your players could have been more clinical with the 22 attempts on goal they have, surely.
We had chances to and Gundogan had 2 chances. Foden had 2 more chances, open goals. And I believed, listen, I'm not going to talk down as if Inter's a shit team. Inter's a good team. But I just didn't like the way that they approached the game. Listen, I know we beat in the Champions League final, but bro, come on, man, have shame. Play the way Madrid players. We went to the Bernabeu, we played them. We didn't go to the Bernabeu, back the bus. Did you see me? I don't care about 14 Champions League. We came there and we said, we will play our style of football no matter how big you are. So why did you pack the bus? Why were you playing defensively today? Because you knew that was the only way to play Man City. Toe to toe, you can't beat us. So
you know what?
Most talking as if Haaland was pocketed. Yes, okay, Haaland did get pocketed. But Haaland's job sometimes is not to score every single game. Hold on, the guy just scored hat-trick every single time. Yeah? Is his job to score every single time? Like every single game he has to score? No. His job is also...
The focus from Inter this game... Go ahead.
Sorry, go on, V.
I was going to say, first and foremost, Inter, quality squad. I'm going to differ from Hamza just slightly.
Your microphone sounds like you're underwater, by the way.
Do I? All right, let me stop. Continue. I'll come back.
Yeah, come back. Just sounds like you're underwater. I wouldn't say Haaland is meant to score in every single game, Hamza. What I would say is that his overall play could have been much better. His hold-up play was poor. His interplay was poor. His shooting was a bit. I mean, Bastoni pocketed him, and it doesn't mean he has to do brilliant every game. But he got done today.
He had 7 guys. He played 90 minutes. He had 7 passes. Okay, so hold on. If I park the bus, how is my forward have more passes than your forward?
Because your boys were passing from the back.
Okay, let me just explain to you. You have done yourself here. You have done yourself. If Inter parked the bus and played counter-attack, how is my goalkeeper completed 87% of his passes, passing more than 50 passes? That is the definition of not playing counter. That is the definition of playing from the back.
Long ball, yeah.
That is like the definition of playing from the back is when my goalkeeper completes.
Game.
Hamza, don't cut me off. You don't know. Counter-attacking football is not when my goalkeeper is passing the ball around in the 6-yard box, Hamdan. That is not counter-attack. When my center back complete 95% of his passes, right? 90%. That means hold on.
Your keeper has a lot of passes.
No, hold on. Actually, hold on. That means I am not clearing the ball. If I'm clearing the ball, my center back will not have 95% pass completion. That means I am playing from the back. I literally bypassed your press. You have to admit it that your team is shit. That Rodri, to be honest with you, today, Rodri got outplayed today every single time.
Okay.
Today, he showed Rodri today, last point, Barella, Hakan. Hold on. Barella, let me just finish this point. Barella, Hakan, and Zelensky literally showed Rodri that it's not, football is not only about passing the ball around. It is about bypassing the press, and you are chasing us, fearing to pull someone because you're too slow. That is the football. Bro,
we're not doing this. You're not going to do this as a Ballon d'Or winner. No.
Yeah. Fine, Ballon d'Or winner. But I'm telling you, because he plays for City, hold on, because he plays for City, when Inter bypass City's forward press, Rodri looks lost. He was he was literally lost on the pitch, and he looks like a turtle. Bro, he's slower than me, bro.
Okay. Let me address this.
One second.
Let me address this.
Last thing. If you had a fight 1-on-1 by bringing 3 guys on you,
I beat you in a fight, Hamza. Oh, sorry. Put your me out.
Down, but you're saying, "Oh my God, look at this guy."
Hang on. Start that. I shouted. Start that analogy about me having a fight again, please. Start again.
Rodri had in himself as the only solely midfield had the donkey of Barella, Chanahoglu, and that Zelensky guy. Yeah?
Not true. Each one of them was doing it on his own. Anyway. Bro, no. Each one of them was dribbling at him on their own.
No, it wasn't.
At their own. How do you not admit that he was too slow today and looked really off the pace?
No, okay, all right. Rodri didn't have his best game. Rodri didn't have his best game, but let's stop this, Mo. Don't do too much of this game. I was gonna come here and give praise to Inter because of how they played, and again, I think you showed more bravery, more courage than Real Madrid. That's where I disagree with Professor Hamza. Real were clearly going to go to pens and play as calmly and reserved as they could. But Inter went for it. And also, I want to point this out. Rodri's only played for 30 minutes, 45 minutes. He's only played a half. And it showed. It showed. So if you want to criticize how he moved, how he was reading the game, potentially he had a few poor passes, that's fair. But this whole blueprint stuff, Mo, when City fans were saying Arsenal didn't show courage last season, all of you were saying, they weren't playing your style or what you expected. No, we were saying we could get at. We were saying you could get at us if you attack us, which Inter showed today.
So that's what I mean. The blueprint is today. We pass from the back. We bypass your press.
But you guys are wrong. The way Inter Milan played you today is the way you attack City. If you open up, if you don't have solid banks of 4, or 4 or 5 where there's very little room to play in between, and then you counter it. And I do think you count. I don't think you were playing like long ball, but they did play counter attack. They'd win the ball back.
Counter. They were sprinting down on us when they went.
But the counter attack was very good football because a lot of it, very few of the counter attacks were a centre back picking the ball up and knocking it deep into a channel. A lot of it was playing out intricately from the back, which takes bravery, which takes skill.
And that's all we were saying last
But that's how you have to do it against City. We are all very aware. Hamza, sorry. Let me finish, please. We're all very aware of how amazing you are at playing football. I understand what you yourselves, not so much V, but more Hamza are trying to do. It's that almost like goading people to come out. And if you could have your way, you'd love to goad every football team that plays you to come out. Hang on. No. Exactly. What you're trying to do, if you had your way, Hamza, you would like to goad every single football team in the world that you play to come out and go all out attack, so it would be easy for you to operate in the spaces and score goals. Everybody knows how amazing you are. Take it as a compliment that teams have to be pragmatic at times against you to beat you. The only teams that are stupid when they play Man City are the ones that open up an attack, because the likelihood of winning is so low It is. But what they do get when they open up an attack and get beat 5-0 is they get you lot patting them on the head like they're a 2-year-old puppy, saying, "Well done for bringing your."